Hello everyone, I am SELVI, Assistant Professor, RMD Engineering College. Now we are going to see about the introduction of artificial intelligence. Before going in depth about the artificial intelligence, just we are going to see the introduction. So artificial intelligence is a field in computer science engineering, and it majorly focuses to make us as a machine to act and work like a human being without the intrusion of the programmer. So how we a human being will work, will take decision, the same thing the machine can do, but without the intrusion. I mean, they are pre-programmed with the logics, and during the working, the artificial intelligence machine won't ask the programmer for to take a decision or to do a work. So this is a basic definition for an AI, and they are based upon the functionality and ability. The AI will be divided into two major categories. One based upon the ability of the AI machine to work, and one is based on the functionality. What are the functions the AI machine is doing? So based upon that, we have the two categories in AI. Next, we are going to see the birth of an artificial intelligence. So, how the topic of artificial intelligence came into picture. So, majorly the major work of a computer science department is to reduce the work of a human work. So, for example, if you are taking initially, we have, I'm saying a basic example, we have a account ledger for having the data for, in account, finance and accounting. So that is replaced by an Excel sheet. So the working in an Excel sheet is far better to work comparatively to your account ledger manually. But if the Excel sheet, instead of a person sitting in front of an Excel sheet and adding the details and modifying it, can be replaced by a machine, then it is an artificial intelligence. So we going to see how the world of artificial intelligence begins. It worked in 1950, where during that period, Alan Turing published Computer Machinery and Intelligence. It's in a conference. So this mission, actually using this paper, what they have published is they proposed a machine intelligence called imitation game. So imitation game is, suppose if the person is laughing, the machine will laugh. If the person is crying, the machine will cry. So like that, how the human is doing the action, the same will be imitated by the machine. So they have launched in 1950. Alan Turing launched this game, imitation game. So later in 1952, Arthur Samuel uh, developed a program to play checkers. So which is that is the machine on its own play a chess game with the opponent will be a human being. So the machine can able to win the person who is an expert in the chess without the intruder of the programmer during the progress of playing the game. So next in 1955, John McCarthy is the one who coined the word of artificial intelligence. Before the John McCarthy, it is called as computational machinery and intelligence. They don't use the word artificial intelligence. So John McCarthy called as the father of AI. And he also proposed a language, LISP, Lisp. Processing is the first and the foremost programming language used by programmers till now date for developing artificial intelligent machines. And Alan Turing, this is the picture of Alan Turing during World War II. So actually, Alan Turing is a code breaker, say cryptanalyst. So during World War II, they have developed a encryption, decryption, what are the basics of the crypto analyst will do. So it's the work of the Alan Turing. And later, he proposed a machine which can replace the person and break the code on their own by a machine. So during World War II, this helped a lot to do the work in a correct time before to take a decision on its own by the machine. So yeah, Hollywood film also developed based upon the bibliography of Alan Turing. Next is history of AI. So it was started before 1950. So in 1943, the first was the evolution of artificial neurons. So neuron is the basic unit in the brain, human brain. So so in 1943, what they have done is each neuron is replaced by a artificial neurons. So how a human brain will work, the same manner the machine will work by replacing the brain by artificial brain, and each neuron is replaced by an artificial neuron. In 1950, they have developed Turing machine. So Turing machine is we can say the replacement word for a Turing machine is computational machinery with intelligence. And in 1956 is the first conference, Dartmouth conference. In that only, they proposed the artificial intelligence words. And later in 1966, the first chatbot, ELISA, had been developed, conversational chatbot. And 1976, the first intelligence robot, Babot, was designed in Japan. In 1974 to 1980, in the first AI winter session, the growth of AI has been developed, which reduced the human manpower. In 1980, expert system has been launched, and in 1987 to 1993, during this period, the boom of AI has been evolved. So during this period, many corporate have converted their work from a normal manual work to a AI expert systems. In 1997, Deep Blue game was proposed by IBM company. So this is the first computer to beat a world chess champion by a artificial intelligence machine. In 2002, Home Robo is a home-based vacuum cleaner. So it will work on its own when the programmer develop workers. The Roomba can able to clean the room on its own without the intrusion of the human being. So it will work on its own. In 2011, Watson game, IBM also launched a game, Watson. So it wins a quiz show. And next is 2012, Google is now, during that period, Google launched the search engine with AI efficiency. 2014, chatbot Eugene Cosman wins the Turing test. So this is the first machine to be able to win the Turing test. So I will explain what is meant by Turing test. In 2015, Amazon Echo have been launched. It's similar to Alexa. So after 2000s, many AI expert systems have been launched by different corporates. I'm just explaining the major thing like a milestone in each period. Turing test. So Turing test till now date, the previous slide here, chatbot Eugene 2014, and after that in 2021, ChatGPT. Only two AI machine can able to pass this Turing machine test. So what is Turing test? So in middle, you will be having a human questioner, and the response can be come from a computer and also a human. So the Turing test is the questioner can able to, Turing test is the questioner can able to get the answer from both the computer and the human, but the questioner doesn't know which one is computer and which one is human. He will get the answer only from two sides, and based upon the answer, he has to decide whether which is computer and which is human. And in this test, only Eugene and ChatGPT get passed. That is, it can, how a human will answer the same manner, the computer system is also answered. So this is called Turing test, and Turing test is the basic test for an expert system to get passed in artificial intelligence domain. Thank you.